What up, guys? Psycho Reject here. I did locals last night with Prank Kids. Practically pure Prank Kids. Not I, the Rock Prank Kid, like with the little Prank Kid. I don't know. And Emancipator, that's it. Just pure Prank Kids. With the locals, 3 tournaments. First, I got a bye. Uh, Second match was against Cyber Dragons. We did 1-1, or we did. I did 2-1 on him. I bricked for my second game, so it was you know kind of gross. I had nothing but spells. Um, the third game was against Zodiac. And it was 1-1, and our game was so long that we decided to do a dice roll, and I lost on a dice roll. I outed 2 Zeuses though, so I feel like that's a win with this deck, which is kind of great. I'll show you my side here, and you already know most of the main deck. I'll just go through it pretty quickly. The normal package of 3 of every: Fancy, Dropsy, Lampsy, and Roxy. Your standard Prank Kids for the pureness. Running 3 Ghost Bells and a Haunted Mansion. Came in clutch round against Cyber Dragon player. More so than it did the Zodiac player. um, 1 Effect Veiler, 2 Droll and Lock. I have a third somewhere, but I just can't find it. It's whatever though. Droll I didn't see like at all, and I had it in the main deck the entire time I played. My 2 matches. Didn't see it at all. I did see, however, King of the Swamp through all the time, which is great because I didn't get ashed on him, which was pretty funny. Uh, but I did get to use his effect a lot. That's it for the monsters. Going against Cyber Dragon player, I had my Prank Kids place negated. I didn't know if I could play it again or not, so I just didn't play it again and just kept playing. Um, I got 2 Prank Kids Pandemoniums. Didn't see this at all the entire game, like all 3 of my games, or my 2 games technically. Polly was great. Got to pop that off a few times. 3 of those. 2 Thunder Dragon Fusions. And I put something in this deck because I was scared I was going to see that Contact C card where they can special summon it to my side of the field. I have to use it as link material. So I have a little something in the extra deck this time. But 2 Thunder Dragon Fusions. 2 Prank Kids Plans. Didn't see this at all either. Not even once. I think I played it once, but didn't even get to use the effect because I was already getting slapped for it. 3 Dark Ruler No More. I don't even think I saw this at all. It's a 44 card deck. I could totally cut some cards out, but there's little things here and there that I thought were just tech choices. Like Blizzard here, 3 of him. Actually saved me a few times. Bounced a Machine Dupe back for the Cyber Dragon player. Bounced a Lightning Storm back from the Zodiac player. And when I bounced the Machine Dupe, next turn it was game because I had enough for it. It's pretty funny. The one of Monster Reborn and Terraforming. Then we have the 2 Imperms. That came up a lot actually for having only 2 in the deck. I saw this card more than I saw any of my other cards. Prank Kids Plans. I drew into this once. I don't ever like drawing into it. I throw it in the grave every time off of Fancy. For the extra deck, We did 2 Prank Kids Meow Meow Mews. Amazing. Got to mess with some the Cyber Dragon player. He had Nova on field. I used the Regeki monster, used its effect to kill Nova. He's like, you know, I can get a bigger monster, right? I'm like, yeah. Banish this, from the grave, and I just tribute the Regeki monster again to kill his End Dragon because he was running a really old version of Cyber Dragons. Respect it, but I don't know. Ran 2 Prank Kids Bow Wow Barks. Only went into it 3 times. Prank Kids Doodle Doodle Doo. Went into him a lot to get my Prank Kids place set up and pop my things off. He was basically my link to for most of the game. Never winning to Prank Kids Roar and Rooster, like ever. Not once. I went into Prank Kids Rocket Ride, one of him, for the first game of the against the Zodiac player. We played so long that I thought we already did our 2 games. And I was really confused when he's like, we got one other game. I was like, he's like, you want to do a dice roll? I was like, sure, we can do that. Because we were at a really relaxed local tournament. They didn't ask for deck lists, your side decks, whatever. It was pretty fun. Prank Kids Weather Washer. I thought I said Feather Washer for a second. I have 2 of him. I go into him a lot more than I do Rocket Ride. And I know people are going to bash me for it. Rocket Ride's so good because you can't attack directly. And what I did is I made Bow Wow Bark and then Rocket Ride was underneath. Made him lose his 1,000 attack. He still had 1,000 attack. He still had 1,000 attack, so he could attack for 2,000 directly because of Bow Wow Bark. Then I have 2 Prank Kids Battle Butlers. I had 3 originally, but I decided to put it at 2 because this is that one card that I can just kind of keep going after and keep getting. He put in a lot of work. A lot of work. Like I said, destroyed Nova once with Meow Meow, Banishment, and then I just tributed him to destroy the End Dragon, and he had nothing else to play for that. Because I wasn't going to let him go into Infinity. I'd rather kill Nova to watch you go into whatever you're trying to go into than just do this again and kill that too. The card I decided to change out for the 3rd copy of him is Protoplant Anaconda. Went into Thunder Dragon Fusion with him twice. Wasn't bad. He actually was pretty good for a couple of the games. Then Borosword Dragon and Mech Knight Crusader Avermax. Didn't go into either one of those guys. My Link 4s were dead in the extra deck, which is odd for me. But hey, whatever. For our side deck, because that's what we're really here for the tournament, I did 1 Prank Kids Plane. I think I swapped this out for the Zodiac player, one of my cards. I think I swapped out one of my Blizzards because I was seeing Blizzard all the time. Like, all the time. This and Blizzard I kept seeing, but I like throwing this away for the reduced attack. 1 Feather Duster. It did okay. I had no back row on Cyber Dragon, and Zodiac player had a little bit of back row on me once, so I popped it on him. A 3rd copy of Thunder Dragon Fusion, because I didn't know how well Anaconda would do with the 2 copies, so I wanted to try 3 copies just because. Then the card that outed Zeus twice in one game, because this man had 2 Zeuses. Don't ask me why. Zodiac player with 2 Zeuses blows my mind. I don't know. 3 Nibiru. I swapped out Ghost Bell for Nibiru, and top decked one of them as he made Zeus, and then I said no. And it was probably the funniest thing because he made the biggest scene because he was like, "Oh my god!" It was hilarious. We were both just laughing at we were laughing like crazy because he apparently got back into Yu-Gi-Oh after about 5 years or whatever, and he's over here with like Zodiac with the most expensive spells and extra deck you can possibly see. But I thought it was hilarious. Um, 3 Lancia that I never even sided for at all. I did side out my Draw and Lock because I never saw him for my other 2 effect failures. And I had 3 DD Crow just cuz. And then my thought process for the Book of the Eclipse, it makes your opponent flip all their cards face down. Change all face-up monsters on the field to face-down defense position during the end phase of this turn. Changes many face-down defense position monsters your opponent controls to as possible to face-up defense position. Then your opponent draws cards equal to the number of monsters changed face-up by the effect. My thought process for this card was Dragoon. I was overthinking, I'm going to play against the Contact of Sea, so Predaplant was in the extra deck for that, and Dragoon can't be targeted, but this doesn't target, so flip face down, and then I can just Regeki the board, because for Battle Butler, they don't have to be face up. There's monsters your opponent controls. So, if that was just the thought process. Didn't have to deal with any of it. I was overplaying myself, but all in all, I had fun. I went 2-1, 1 bye, 1 win, 1 loss. Really wish we could have got that 3rd game in because I feel like I could have got it, but we only had like 3 minutes left. 2 rounds took us 30 minutes almost. It was, or 2 matches, 2 rounds, 2 matches, whatever you want to say. Yeah, it took us a while. But all in all, Blizzard put in the most work for my main deck. Verde Anaconda put in I'd have to say Verde did put in a lot of work, but I feel like Butler was made a lot too, because he was Meow Meow and Butler, that combo is just broken. You can just, on your opponent's turn, just say Regeki at the right time, and because it's a quick effect, Regeki, boom, he's, wipe your opponent's field, banish Meow Meow, and you still got a 3,000 beat stick. If your field spell's on the field and you made him as after the field spell's on the field, he's a 35 beat stick, which is still pretty damn fucking. It's strong. But anyway, that was the tournament, the locals tourney, whatever you want to call it. 3 round. That's the deck list. That's the side. I might bring tunes to the next one. I don't know, because I was thinking about bringing my Utopia, but I was really afraid to go against the Animancipator Print Kid deck, because I thought that guy would be there, because people just show up and don't show up. But yeah, Zodiac was the toughest matchup, but like I said, outing 2 Zeuses with Nibiru is probably the most satisfying thing you will ever do on summon. And he actually had used the effect of Zeus already, and then he made his the Utopic monster, the newest one, that can attack and negate and steal monsters, and I Nibiru'd that for the first time. That was wild, because on summon he made it, and I was like, all right, well, Nibiru. It was probably the funniest part of the night. But I hope you guys enjoyed the quick deck list, the quick, I guess, half vlog, sort of. But have a good one, guys.